So basically, in our expectation of a relationship with others, we have lots of assumptions. The first assumption is that the person could make me happy, that I want to be with this person versus someone else who would make me unhappy. We don't go to someone we think is going to make us unhappy. We look for someone we think is going to make us happy. That may not be true, but we're looking for happiness. We're trying to avoid unhappiness in that we don't like being alone. We don't like being lonely. We think our life would be better if we had a companion, if we had someone who loved me. You know, it would be nice if someone would just look at me and think how nice it is to be with me. Rather than, why are you looking over there? Why are you looking at that other person? Looking at me. Being happy with me. That means I can be happy with me. That you're happy with me, I'm happy with me. Kind of play of mirrors. Of me expecting that what you think, I think, you think that I think, you think, why do you think like that? And we get really confused in this house of mirrors. Hoping for happiness, trying to avoid unhappiness, and expecting that someone else can do that for you. You know, that's a little bit much to expect of someone. To think you give the job to this guy that he's supposed to make you happy? You're not even paying him? He's supposed to make you happy, and it's like all the time, every day? In every possible way, at any possible phone call or text message? You know, he should understand the art of emojis. And how can he not do that? And then what happens is, as much as you expect on this person to make you happy, is equally how great they can be disappointing to you. When actually, they're just a person who wants to be happy too. That's who they are. They're just a person who wants to be happy. And they don't really know how to make that happen, like you don't, obviously. We don't understand how to be happy. And yet we're expecting this other person to produce that for us. And when they don't, they have failed me. But I suggest that who has failed you is a wrong expectation in the first place. So please think about that. When you think that here is a person who is impermanent, they didn't even exist on this planet some years ago. And then they were born, they were little kids, they were, someone's children, someone's brother, someone's sister. There's someone who's trying to get an education, go to school, get a job, find their way in this world, and they met you. And now you are what to them? They are what to you? They are impermanent, as you are. You are impermanent. How are you going to be the object of their expectation? What are your chances of fulfilling that job description? So what we do when we understand this job description dilemma is we figure, my job description for you is more important than your job description for me. I love you more, you love me more. Who gets to be first? And so we play politics in our relationships. How can I get you to do what I want you to do for me? It's unbelievable, the manipulation, expectation, demands. All with kind of sweetness, sort of, sometimes, if that works. And if sweetness doesn't work, we will revert to all kinds of terribly poisonous behavior in order to get what we want, in order to prevent what we don't want. And basically, we have a big problem because we're not actually finding the solution. We're not taking the responsibility of dealing with your own mind. We're expecting someone else to fulfill our happiness and well-being, which is fraught with peril. It's fraught with peril because who knows if you have the kind of karma that can produce that kind of loving relationship. Haven't you noticed that everybody eventually behaves the same way? Everybody we get involved with kind of eventually does the same thing. This is not the problem of the other person. This is our own problem, our own karmic predisposition. That we find the same problem again and again and again and again and again and again because we have the problem. We just put the hat on a different person each time. And eventually they become the same person who disappoints you, hurts your feelings, abandons you, is not honest, etc., etc. Because those problems don't actually belong to the other person, they belong to me.